It couldn't be.
That's what I thought at first.
Well, if this is really Edgar Allan Poe, well, this is worth, gosh, I don't know,
Like $100,000?
oh, well, no, more like 50. But the rarity of a daguerreotype and... Was that okay, Miss Efron?
Did I mess up?
You were great. You both were, but Jen, we need this portrait evaluated at a bigger number, like the 100,000 we talked about.
Yes, but even if this piece were real, it would only be worth between 30 and 50.
You know, it doesn't have to be real. This is TV.
I'm just not sure I'm comfortable lying about a lie.
It's not a lie. It's a story. We're telling a story.
Isn't this reality TV?
Yes.
Okay, think of it as enabling the plot. I mean, only if you're comfortable with that. I don't want you to not act natural.
Thank you.
But 100,000? That's a lot more exciting. Half of what I can owe the bank if this doesn't get picked up.
The pilot episode really needs as much excitement as we can pack in, okay?
Why did I let you talk me into this again?
Because I love reality TV and you love me.
I do.
And the extra money will be good for renovations for the store.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go again. You're great. Think big.
Gotcha. Big.
Roll sound.
Sound speed.
And action.
It couldn't be.
That's what I thought at first.
If this is a real Edgar Allan Poe, well then, I don't even know how much this is worth.
Like $100,000.
Maybe. But the rarity of a daguerreotype in this condition, well, that is priceless. It's priceless.
Hey.
Hey. Things to pick up.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, maybe a slight problem. Who drives standard anymore?
Come on, this car's a classic.
Doesn't help that it's Dad's baby.
Just give it a little more gas and lift off the clutch a bit easier. You got this.
Classic.
Stop and draw the corp! Get involved! Yeah, left side's in the flyer. Get involved.
Okay, let's move it over here.
Oh, hi. Welcome to Rags to Riches. Can we help you?
Hi, yes, I'm hoping that you can. This belonged to my mother-in-law. I'm wondering if you might know something about it.
That's beautiful. This is pretty locked up, huh?
I couldn't figure out how to open it.
Jen, maybe talk about the box, its origin, its history. Ma'am, would you mind if we film this?
I'd really rather not, actually. Thank you. But any extra info would be very helpful.
Let's just go.
Okay, well, this is a puzzle box, as you probably know. It's originally from 2nd or 3rd century Greek mechanical puzzles.
The same culture that brought you the Pandora's box myth.
Right, and in fact, some of the first combination locks were puzzles.
Vaults to you.
So there could be something valuable inside?
Well, there could be. These were novelty gifts in 19th century England, and people did store things in them. But this one looks fairly new, although the work is very intricate. Were you interested in selling it?
Well, it belonged to my mother-in-law, Elizabeth, who passed away recently. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything inside before I decide to sell it.
I think we can help you with that.
I'd also read that sometimes there are triggers in these that will smash whatever's inside if you try to break it instead of solving it.
Yes, that's true.
So, do you think you can get it open?
Well, it usually takes 1 or 2 ciphers to unlock these, but the symbols on here look like they're from different cultures, almost like you'd need a translator. give me a few days to do some research.
The sooner the better, miss.
Oh, Jen. I'm Jen, and this is my partner, Danny, and you are?
Tamara, Andronicus.
Andronicus, like the real estate developers?
Yes,
Your mother-in-law is Elizabeth Andronicus?
was. You knew her?
No. I'm sorry to hear about her passing. I read she had 2 sons. How are they doing?
Well, Lucas is struggling, of course, and we don't really hear from Quinn anymore. Do you have a pen so I could write down my number?
Sure, of course, yes.
Thank you. Well, I should get going. If there is anything personal in this box, discretion is very important. And maybe before you open the final cipher, you could bring it by the house and show me how to open it.
Absolutely, we can do that.
Great. If you need anything at all from me, just let me know.
Oh, same. Nice to meet you, Tamara.
Thank you, and I guess good luck.
Oh, luck's what we're gonna need.
Excuse me. Excuse me, Mrs. Andronicus. I'm Joel Jacobs. I'm the producer.
We've met, right?
Yes, we have. I used to play poker with Lucas. Is there any way that I could persuade you to be on camera? I mean, it would really help me out.
Look, I do remember those late nights, but I'm sorry, I'm just not a camera person. It was good to see you, though.
Yeah, you too.
Just look. Oh. Hey, sweetheart. Oh, no. Is everyone okay? Do you want me to meet you there or at home? No, fine. I'm on my way.
Well, this mailbox has seen better days, but it could have been a lot worse. Can you get this car home?
My dad's on his way.
That's never fun. And where do I know you from? It's been bugging me. Oh, wait, Crim Psych at UM. You sat at the front, right?
I took the class freshman year.
I knew it. I took some prereqs there before entering the academy.
You obviously graduated.
I did. You?
I'm working on my master's.
Impressive.
You both okay?
I messed up with the reverse. I'm totally sorry.
Cars can be replaced. Family can't.
Dad, you're gripping a little tight.
Yeah, Dad's sorry. Thanks for everything. So what do we do now?
We'll fix the car and the mailbox. But like I was telling your son, it could have been a lot worse. I did the same thing to my parents' car when I was your age. Rite of passage, I guess. But just be more careful, please.
I will.
Here's my card. Drive safe.
Excuse me. Just had her painted.
Dad, are you tearing up?
No, it's just something in the wind. Yes, I understand. Thank you. So our deductible is $300, and our insurance premiums are definitely going up. We'll cover the cost for now, but...
I'll pay the deductible and whatever the difference is on your premiums.
Well, with the mailbox, we're looking at about $1,800.
I could handle that.
How?
How much does a kidney go for?
Funny.
I'll just get a job or something. I'll figure it out.
We know you will.
And Logan, accidents happen. We're just glad you're okay.
Officer Ryan.
Hi, it's Hannah from the car/crim class incident.
Oh, of course. How are you?
Great. Logan's gonna raise some cash to fix everything. And, well, I just wanted to say thanks for being cool about it all.
Well, thank you. I don't usually get these quality care follow-up calls, so this is a first.
So, I never do this.
You would be surprised how often I hear that.
You get asked out a lot.
What? No, with my job. But you're asking me out?
Well, maybe a coffee or something sometime?
I could do that. I'll know more about my schedule later today. I could talk to you tomorrow.
Absolutely, officer. Or
Brett is fine. Or officer, whatever you like.
talk to you soon, Brett.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
How goes?
Oh, it's a beautiful mystery.
Just like you.
Aww.
What you got here? Puzzle cheat sheets.
Oh, yes, I was looking for pointers and trying to figure out what these symbols mean. There's a lot of history in them.
Can't be that hard. I'm out.
Well, they say these are complex in their simplicity.
If you say, like me, that thing's going out the window. Try not to stay up too late, sweetie.
Me? Never.
Good night.
Good night. One more time.
Yes, we just got a lovely setting, actually. It's over there in the credenza.
Good morning, everyone. Morning. Hey, Danny.
Jen, good morning. Hey, would you mind if I put this box somewhere else? It's in our shot.
Oh, no, I don't mind at all.
Okay.
What are you reading, Danny?
Notes on the puzzle box. They want to center the episode around it.
Oh. Joel, Tamara didn't even want to be on camera. I don't feel right about exploiting the family name. Maybe there's another antique we could focus on.
Now, we definitely won't be using the family name. I put a call into Lucas. He owes me a favor from way back, and I was able to get the box itself cleared.
How do you know Lucas?
Old poker buddy, but that's a really long story. Okay, we ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You look nice.
You look beautiful.
Hey, ladies, how are we doing with that script?
I know all my lines.
Okay, how about you?
I don't know all my lines.
That's okay, but just try to hit those basic beats.
Okay.
I know all her lines.
Perfect. Jump in when you can.
She knows all my lines.
She's got your back. Oh. Okay, but just keep the energy up. Right here, that's where the magic happens.
Okay. Enter here.
So, how's everyone feeling? Good?
Yeah.
Okay, go get him.
Lavender is a good color for you.
Cameras up,
Sound speed.
and action.
Jen, I was looking online and it seems some of these puzzle boxes can be solved in between 7 and 78 moves. But maybe we should speak to someone who specializes in them. So I found an expert in Castle Rock and she's interested in seeing it.
Oh, well, you know me, Danny. I love a good challenge. But an expert is a very good idea. I think we should go see an expert.
I'll get the puzzle box. Where is the puzzle box?
It was right there.
I caught.
It's really gone.
What do you mean? I put it right there, right beside the statue of the Maltese Falcon.
Well, it's not here now.
All right. Did anyone move the box?
Maybe we can check the footage.
Yeah, rewind that for me.
You know what? There were a couple of customers in here earlier.
No, we don't have a lot of theft around here.
Nothing on the footage.
You know what? It's got to be here somewhere. So we're gonna spread out and look, and we're gonna find the box.
Nice.
I'm sure the box will turn up somewhere.
I feel awful.
What are you going to tell Tamara?
That will pay her what the box is worth.
Do you want me to go with you?
No, I'll be fine. You go home.
Okay. You call me if you need anything.
Will do.
Okay, fine. You will get your money. All right, bye.
Everything all right?
I'm really sorry about this. The production will cover the cost if we did misplace it.
I appreciate that. I'm more concerned about the sentimental value.
Yeah, I understand this whole town is like one big sentiment to me.
How so?
Well, I grew up here.
So that's how you found us, and how you know Lucas.
Well, I've always wanted to shoot something here. The place is so peaceful and welcoming.
Well, that's why we love it.
Yeah.
And why we have to keep it that way. We have a 3-story height limitation on all buildings up and down Main Street. And Corp is trying to get the zoning for a 6-story. A spoiler alert, they're gonna get it, because they're above the law and can buy out any council in any city they want. Do a story on that.
Well, we would if we were a news crew.
We have to take massive action, by any means necessary. Website's on the flyer. Get involved.
I'd say he has spirit to spare.
Well, he is right. I mean, Corp has been trying to ruin this town and everyone in it for years. Just when you think Harvey Andronicus is going to retire, he hands it all over to his equally greedy son.
Lucas can't be all bad. He's letting you use the box for your show.
Well, we were using the box. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tamara, please leave your name and number.
Tamara, hi, this is Jennifer Shannon from Rags to Riches. I thought we were supposed to be meeting now, but maybe I got the time wrong. Tamara? Tamara? Tamara?
Jen,
Frank,
are you all right?
I'm fine. I found the body inside.
Surprising how many of our conversations start like that.
It looks like a fall, but I heard a car squealing away, so maybe someone trying to flee.
Here we go. Squealing could be a neighbor or a car passing by.
It could be, but there were several cars in the driveway when I pulled up, and I'm pretty sure there's one less now.
Did you get a make?
No, I didn't see it. I only heard it.
Okay. Should I even ask why you're here?
Tamara Andronicus. She brought a puzzle box into the store, and then it went missing.
Missing or stolen?
I'm not sure. But when I came by to break the bad news, I saw a smashed vase on the floor, and then I saw some movement by the back door.
How did you get in the house?
So the front door was locked. I came around back. This was knocked over, and that door was open. So maybe someone running away.
Well, anything could have knocked that over.
Well, true, but there's that.
It's a landline. There was a big storm one Sunday. Anything else?
Yes, Tamara's cell phone. A local area code, last 4 digits, 2428, and the text said, "I'm sorry."
Same text that I send my wife daily. Right now, somebody's fallen. That's where we start.
Right.
I do appreciate your eye, though.
The body was at the bottom of the stairs.
I know. I found her mother-in-law in the same area just 2 nights ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how did she die?
Well, we're waiting the autopsy results, but looks like an accidental fall down the stairs.
2 accidents on the same stairs? That's a little odd, isn't it?
Very.
Well, the mother-in-law dies on Sunday. Tamara brings the puzzle box into the store on Monday, and she dies on Tuesday?
Yeah. Very odd.
Could there be something in that puzzle box that Tamara wanted us to find?
Or maybe it's just a box. Let me ask you something. Would it be okay if I go back to work?
Oh, yeah. Sure. I'll call you later.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Mr. Andronicus?
Yeah.
Please, let's have a seat.
I don't want to have a seat. Where's my wife? Where's Tamara?
Please, follow me. I'm sorry to inform you, but we found your wife deceased today.
What? No. No. No.
Seems she may have fallen down the stairs.
Well, no, I don't.
Can you tell me where you were earlier today?
I was taking care of arrangements for my mother's funeral. I wasn't. You don't think I did this?
No, it's just standard procedure. Got a little rip there on your shirt.
When I saw the police cars in the driveway, I rushed to get out of my car. I caught my shirt on the door.
Okay. Do you know of anyone who would have wanted to hurt Tamara or Elizabeth?
No.
So I'm assuming with a house this size that you have a house staff?
They were let go. On good terms and with severance.
Any particular reason for letting them go?
Well, Mother's been housebound for most of this past year. She's gotten worse in the last week. She wouldn't have wanted her staff to see her that way. Tamara wanted to take a hiatus from our business and take care of her full time.
So you cut short your business trip with your father, flew home on Sunday, hoping to see your mother to make sure that she's okay.
I've already answered all this in my previous statement.
Refresh my memory.
Yes, exactly. She wasn't returning any of my emails or answering my phone calls, and
then when you got home, you found your mother there.
I drove back from the airport after a brutal 17-hour flight, and I found Tamara here. She didn't know what to do. She was just standing over Mother, crying.
And your father? Where is he? I'm assuming he's back.
He's staying at the Grand Hotel. He says it's too traumatic to stay here at the house.
Understandable. But what I need to know, in your opinion, do you know of anyone who would have wanted to hurt your mom or Tamara?
I'm sure with the new condos going up on Main Street, half the town would like to see any one of us gone.
Hello?
Hey, it's Officer Ryan, aka Brett.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. I was thinking maybe you wanted to have lunch or something tomorrow. Titus Grill, noon?
Noon works. I'll see you there. Bye.
Officer Handsome?
Officer Totally Handsome.
How's the fundraiser going?
Slow but steady.
Define steady.
Nothing. You need cash to make a business, and...
Cash is something you don't have.
Hey, maybe I could start by taking out a personal loan from you.
Well, maybe you can start by taking out the recycling. Classifieds are on top.
Now, I don't want to say that with my retirement and with handing the reins over to my son Lucas, that Andronicorp is going to be taken to even more tremendous levels of success. But I will say just that. So if you'll excuse me, I have a new hip I want to try out on the links. Lucas!
So I picked up some wood today for the broken mailbox. I'm thinking about helping Logan out and fixing it myself.
Oh, that is so sweet. Can you build me a replica puzzle box while you're at it?
You haven't found it yet?
Nope. And I can't help but wonder if something valuable was inside. I mean, we have way more expensive pieces in the store. And the woman who brings it in turns up dead a day later.
It could be a coincidence.
2 accidents in the same house in the same week. And I'm looking at the Andronicus website. Both Tamara and Elizabeth help run the company, and they're both mysteriously gone.
Who'd want to hurt them?
I don't know. Maybe someone after their money? But if it were an inheritance thing, wouldn't Harvey Andronicus be the logical target? And Lucas was getting ready to take over the company.
Maybe somebody didn't want that.
Maybe. But there's something I'm not getting yet.
Yet? Let Frank handle it, okay?
Okay. Hey, Logan.
Hey, Mom, what's up?
I'm trying to figure out a phone number. The last 4 digits are 2428, and it's a local area code. Can you find that online?
Yeah, I could do that. Hold on. Uh-oh. 799 numbers statewide.
That's a lot of calls to make.
But if it's within our area, then we're down to 5 phone calls. I could also get the names of the people if you'd like.
Logan, what would I do without you?
Maybe we could write this down as a consultation fee.
Well, I could knock 20 bucks off your tab.
How about 50?
30.
Sold. Love you.
Love you too.
No injuries or mucosal lesions seen. Why is it every time I smell caramel macchiato, I think of Jen Shannon?
Good morning, my friend.
Ah, there we go. Still toasty. Speaking of, I've decided when I go, it's cremation all the way.
Okay, I'll bite. Why?
It's my last chance at a smoking body.
That's actually one of your better ones.
Now, how can I help you today?
Elizabeth and Tamara Andronicus.
They could be here, but you didn't hear it from me, right?
Oh, of course not. I was curious about their 2 accidents. Could there be signs that there was something else?
By else could you be insinuating foul play?
Could be. Nothing official. We're strictly talking coulds.
While the heavy stress on Elizabeth's heart was irregular for her illness, nothing else is showing up so far.
Irregular?
Elizabeth had a sudden, massive heart attack, but her medical reports don't indicate heart disease, weakness, or any genetic anomalies. Her illness stemmed from blood and osteosarcoma cancer complication in her knees. And those complications usually lead to bleeding in the brain, and that would cause a stroke, not a heart attack.
So what could have caused Elizabeth's heart attack?
Well, she was getting up in age.
Are you suggesting she was scared to death?
Or it could have been an allergic reaction. I did find a peanut allergy here. Even just a slight inhale from peanut vapor could trigger an anaphylactic shock.
And that shock could cause a heart attack.
Could have, but those are minimal peanut traces. Extremely hard to find in any autopsy, if ever.
What about Tamara?
Well, I did find substantial amounts of morphine sulfate in her mouth.
Morphine sulfate?
Heavy prescription painkillers.
So an overdose could have led to her fall?
Could have. But it could be strange that only the powder from the morphine sulfate pills was found in her mouth. It's as if the capsule shells were pulled apart manually and the contents emptied into her mouth and the shells discarded someplace else.
So the morphine could have been placed there after Tamara's death, making it look like an overdose that led to the fall. A killer covering their tracks.
Could, but you won't get anything out of me.
So while Elizabeth's death could have been an accident, Tamara's is most likely a murder?
Now that's a very strong could.
Danny, go a little bigger. More drama. Let's rehearse it.
Okay. More drama. I can do that.
Same question. So, still no sign of the missing puzzle box anywhere in the store?
Well,
We know it must be somewhere, but that somewhere isn't here.
All right, just a little bit less. Okay?
Less. Okay. Well, the box must be somewhere, but that somewhere isn't here.
Perfect.
Oh. Sorry, Kat. I thought I turned it off.
No worries.
Danny, that was really good. Right in there is gonna be really good. Okay. A little less is more. I like it.
Listen, guys, if we don't find the puzzle box, is there another piece in the store that we could maybe use?
If we don't find it by the end of the day, we'll adjust.
All right.
Is Jen gonna be here soon?
I'll give her a call.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, honey. Joel and the crew were wondering where you are.
I'm at the Andronicus house. Lucas should know the puzzle box is missing. I'll be by the store later.
Please be careful.
I will. Excuse me. Sorry, I don't mean to bother you. My name is Jennifer Shannon. I own Rags to Riches.
Is this about the puzzle box and Joel's show?
Yes. I also wanted to say I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thanks. What can I do for you?
Tamara brought the puzzle box in the day before she passed.
Yeah, I told Joel he was fine to use it, as long as he didn't bring our name into it. Might make a nice tribute for Mother. She loved building those.
Oh, your mother made them?
It was her passion.
Well, unfortunately, the box has gone missing from the store.
Somebody took it?
I don't know. We're still trying to locate it. But I was curious. Do you think maybe there was something valuable inside that someone who knew her wanted?
Well, that would be a better question for my brother, Quinn. They love building them together.
Is there some way I could contact him?
He's staying at the Overview. I'd call him for you, but we're not really talking a whole lot right now.
I see. Well, if I can repay you for that puzzle box, please let me know.
Thanks. You'll excuse me. I've got some things to do. Should be able to get back to it.
Of course. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Linwood, leave a message.
Frank, I found a bottle of peanut oil in the recycling bin at the Andronicus house, and Lucas was cleaning it up. Call me.
Hey, any job leads?
Only part-time. 175 a week at the most, and I need a car to get to all of them. What did you used to do for cash back in the day?
Worked at a drugstore, bailed hay in the summer, construction when I got older. Granddad always used to say, do what you know and love, and you'll never work a day in your life. Don't worry. You'll find something.
Thanks. You should be here anytime.
Hannah, hey, I'm sorry. I wanted to call, but a driver was pinned under his car. He's okay now, but I had to sit with him until the fire department could come and cut him out.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. I wanted to call, but that's part of why I don't really get out much.
What's the other part?
To be honest, I just got out of a relationship, and I haven't really dug back into the dating scene yet.
I hear you. It's not really my thing either at the moment.
So what do we do?
Maybe we just hang out. No pressure, expectation, no romantic dinners or flowers.
None of those dating rituals.
You will not, I repeat, not hold the door open for me.
Fine, I won't. Let's do it. I'm in.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hi, Andy.
Hey, Jen.
I'm looking for a gentleman by the name of Quinn Andronicus. He might have checked in today or even yesterday.
Actually, Mr. Andronicus checked in closer to 4 days ago. Yes, Saturday. But you just missed him. Do you want to leave a message?
Did you say Saturday?
Thanks for coming in.
How can I help you?
Well, maybe you can tell me why your brother Lucas has a restraining order against you.
Because of Tamara. A little over a year ago, I said some things about her that I probably shouldn't have. Things got heated. But I guess that's what she wanted. She was all about divide and conquer.
She divided the family.
Where there's money and opportunity, there's Tamara. She pitted me and my brother against each other from the beginning. I'm sure you've seen how high she rose in the family business. She never loved Lucas.
Seems like you're not her biggest fan.
It doesn't make me her killer.
Where were you the day she died?
Making funeral arrangements for my mother.
With your brother, right?
He was there for a bit, yes.
How long is a bit?
I'd say about 20 minutes. Then he left. This was a little too much for him to handle. But I was there the whole time. You could check with the Undertaker. Why don't you talk to their lawyer, Alan Dimitri? He'd be my first stop.
And what is Mr. Dimitri gonna tell me?
Something I've been trying to tell them for a very long time.
Thank you. I know what you're thinking, but I didn't just ask you here to talk about the case.
Oh, really? Is it because of my winning smile?
Okay, is there any particular suspect you're leaning towards?
Well, Lucas had said he was making funeral arrangements at the time of Tamara's death, but he left the funeral parlor early. He could have driven home to see her. He was in town for both deaths. Shows up at the scene with a ripped shirt. Plus, he was the one who was cleaning out the recycling when he noticed the peanut oil. Could he really not have seen it?
Well, he probably didn't want to call attention to it while I was there.
Well, that'd be my guess. Because when I spoke with the former chef, he said the place was a peanut-free zone. And the whole staff was let go before Elizabeth died.
So, someone other than the staff could have slipped the oil into something. What do you know about Lucas's brother Quinn?
Well, I know that Lucas has a restraining order against him. A fight that turned violent about a year back. Quinn left town. He now works as a linguistics and human studies professor on the West Coast. He's back in town to help plan his mother's funeral.
Which puts him here at the time of Tamara's death.
True, but with Quinn's alibi, there's no way that he could have been at the house between the time you left the store and found Tamara. But he did bring out the family lawyer, Alan Dimitri, whom I've called and hasn't been seen since the time of Tamara's death. Went by the house, no answer. So either he's on the run,
Or another victim. You know what I don't understand?
What's that?
If Quinn was in town to plan his mother's funeral, why did he check into a motel a day before his mother died?
Well, it does mean one thing.
Both brothers were in town for both murders.
No candles, no music, just tacos.
I don't know. Ways to my heart. 1, buy me tacos. 2, make me tacos. And 3, be a taco.
Fine, you're buying your own.
1 taco, please.
Same, thanks.
So, since we're just hanging out, can I ask you what's up with your ex?
You can.
I just can't.
Whoa. I don't know. Thank you. We never really argued. She just would explain really loudly why she was always right.
Been there.
Yeah. And the weirdest part is that I have this laundry basket full of her things just sitting in my closet. And I haven't really had the heart to give it back. Yeah, it's a little weird, I know.
No, it's... Okay, it's a little weird.
Well, what about you?
I'm not usually one to go looking. I mean, I think when you're actually looking for love, you never find it.
Well, I think I found true love right here. Scatter my ashes.
Done. Hey, Logan.
I went through those numbers and I found a pretty interesting one.
How interesting.
The Andronicus family lawyer, Alan Dimitri. I'll text you his number and address.
Logan, you are the best. Thank you so much.
Frank. No, I just saw a body moving through the store, so
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
Was there anything stolen?
It doesn't look like they took anything.
Well, this is good. But...
Looks like they returned something.
The missing puzzle box.
I can guarantee you that was not there before.
Why would somebody steal it and then return it?
I'm not sure.
Well, I could dust it for fingerprints, but it's not technically evidence until we can prove that it's tied to either death.
Detective Linwood, when he saw us, he ran.
Am I under arrest?
Yes. I'd say a chat is in order. Well, it's a long list of greatest hits here. Rioting. I dropped a assault charge on a peace officer. Oh, and breaking and entering.
There was no breaking and entering. That charge was trespassing at most.
How so?
I was protesting the construction of a skyscraper over in Aldergrove. I was on private property, climbed over a fence, and got grabbed from behind by an off-duty cop.
Did you ever steal anything from Mrs. Shannon's store? Specifically a puzzle box, then, for whatever reason, bring it back?
No. I'm not a thief, or anything that sheet says. The real crooks wear suits, come into small towns, bulldoze everything in sight.
Hence the Andronicor protests. And by all accounts, it's something you seem fairly angered at. I'd even say obsessed.
Obsessed is a word lazy people use to describe the dedicated.
Oh, that'd be a great tagline for one of your signs. Oh, speaking of tags, I'm guessing that the spray paint in your bag and what you got on your hands there is the same as on the Andronicus gate. Oh, and I've even heard accounts of other Andronicor buildings being defaced all over town.
It is what it is. But I never broke into any store.
When was the last time you were at the Andronicus residence? Hey, did you see or have anything to do with the deaths of either Elizabeth or Tamara Andronicus?
No. But the fewer of that family in this world, the better.
If you're withholding, it's obstruction.
I was tagging their gate. I saw a car speed into the driveway and slam on its brakes. A woman came out of the house. I took off before he got out of the car.
Did you hear what they said?
No.
Was the woman older or younger?
Younger.
And the driver?
Like I said, never saw him.
What about the car?
Silver, gray sedan.
And this was yesterday?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to the police?
Because I knew you'd see those priors and I'd end up never walking out of here. Look, I know I have red on my hands, but none of it's blood.
But if Zach broke into the store, wouldn't he have an injured leg from the fall?
Yeah, true, but he could just be lying about the argument to cover up for himself. He was there around the time of Tamara's death.
No, just because he's passionate about a cause doesn't mean he's a killer.
Okay, then who?
I found a number for the Andronicus family lawyer. The same number that texted Tamara saying I'm sorry.
Alan Dimitri was the I'm sorry.
He was. Well, maybe Quinn was onto something when he said Dimitri was interested in Tamara.
Well, if we can even find Dimitri and get the cell, then I'll be able to approximate the area where he made the text from.
Which would put him at the scene of the crime or somewhere else.
Well, this guy, he hasn't returned any of my calls. Hasn't shown up at work. And all the neighbors say they haven't seen his car in the driveway since Tuesday.
You got anything on tomorrow, Sil?
No, still waiting on a warrant.
Well, can't Lucas give you permission to access her phone?
I wish it was that easy.
Detective, the box has been wiped down. No fingerprints.
You thinking there's something inside that's pertaining to the investigation?
I'm not sure. But if you want me to stay with it and get it open, I can find out.
Sure. Come to me first.
I always do.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, Danny, can you cover for me at the store tomorrow morning?
Copper, mittens, L. Jose, come on.
Did you open up a dog park in our backyard?
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be a dog walking business. I thought it would be easier. It just seems like the end goal is getting farther and farther away.
Don't worry, you'll get there. Anything worthwhile, it takes time.
You think so?
No, so. Let me help you out. Come here, guys. Come here. Leo, what are you doing? Stop.
You've reached the law office mobile of Alan Dimitri. Leave your name and number, and I'll return your call as soon as possible.
Mr. Dimitri? Hello? Mr. Dimitri?
Thanks.
Hey, Frank.
You opened the box already?
Not exactly. Frank, I'm at Alan Dimitri's house.
Well, is he there?
No, but the side door was open and some furniture's been overturned and... Well, Frank, it looks like there was a struggle. I'm concerned something might have happened to Mr. Dimitri.
I'll send someone over ASAP.
Oh, and Frank, one more thing. I think Tamara and Alan went to a cabin. I'm gonna send you a photo. Look closely. Her reflection is in his sunglasses.
Okay, thanks, but please get somewhere safe.
Loon Lake. That's not too far.
Put the phone down. Who are you?
I'm a friend of the Andronicus family.
I don't have friends. They have employees.
I knew Tamara. I'm sorry. I can go and pretend I never saw anything.
Why are you here?
You're the last person to send Tamara a message. I was hoping you could shed some light on the I'm sorry text.
If you can find me, he can find me.
Who's he?
The same person who gave me this. Her husband.
Lucas?
He's completely lost it. He'll do anything to anyone at this point.
Even kill?
Yeah.
When did Lucas come after you?
Tuesday.
The same day Tamara died.
He came over in a rage, thinking something was going on, and Tamara would never admit anything about us, but apparently his brother saw me sneaking out of the house on Saturday, and
To be honest, after a year of hiding it, I had to tell him that I loved her. I love her.
How did you get away?
I had to promise to text and break it off. And then he stormed out the front.
That's the I'm sorry.
I didn't know if he was going to change his mind and come back. I was scared, so I bolted out as quick as I could.
Do you think Lucas went back and killed Tamara?
I do.
Mr. Dimitri, I know the detective on this case. May I call him and get you some help?
If there's one, there'll be more.
I get that it hurts. I really do. But the difference between a professional and an amateur is that the pro plays hurt. Are you listening? She was really something, wasn't she?
They both were.
We're gonna survive this. We always do.
Lucas Andronicus, you're under arrest for the assault of Alan Dimitri.
Ah, the single life.
Great, isn't it? A freedom to it.
No pressure, no stress at the end of the day. You know, I think that real freedom's not having to update your online relationship status.
Or taking that perfect couple profile selfie, you know, they took 1,000,000 times just to get that one.
I'm actually in a long-term relationship with fun and adventure.
Me too.
Oh.
We should get out of here.
Yeah, immediately.
Hi.
Jen, we'll keep rolling. Join us.
Oh, okay. But if this puzzle box turns out to be evidence, well, you're going to have to clear it with the police to use any of this footage.
I'll check into the legalities of it, Jen, just in case.
Okay. Hey there.
Hi. Oh, sorry,
Oh,
darling.
oh, sorry.
You're standing in my light. There we go.
Oh, huh. You're really warming up to the cameras, huh?
I'm ready for my close-up. But I actually am.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, let's get ready to go.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, it's just an old football injury flares up once in a while.
I did find substantial amounts of morphine sulfate in her mouth.
We ready? Let's get to it.
All right, so the puzzle box magically reappears. Seems like there's something more to the mystery after all, don't you think?
Cut? You know, the family has been through so much. Are you sure there's not a way we can't restructure this episode and focus on another antique in the store?
Well, Jen, the box is the episode. But, I mean, their name won't be on it. I definitely don't have the money to fight the Andronicus family in court.
Family.
Oh, I know that look.
The family crest, of course.
The crest is the first cipher.
Yes. Well, I was hoping for something more than that.
Well, it's okay, you'll get it.
That's lunch, everyone.
What?
Joel's leg. It's the same one the store thief fell on when he was trying to run away. Has he been limping the whole time?
Not that I noticed, but why would Joel steal the box?
I don't know. In the meantime, we'll keep an eye on Joel for anything out of the ordinary, especially if it has to do with the Andronicus family.
Right.
Andronicus family? Quinn Andronicus, he used to do these puzzle boxes with his mom. Maybe he could help me figure it out.
Is that safe?
Well, I'll meet him in a public place.
A very public place.
The lobby of his motel, and I'll let Frank know where I am.
All right. I know where you are, too.
You look good for your close-up.
Thank you.
You home repair business?
$150 per computer. Mostly software issues so far.
Wow, that's a great start.
Yeah, but Compute Barn has the market completely cornered around here. I'll be lucky to find a few more customers. And even then, I'm gonna come up short.
You could always diversify.
What could I do?
Something that you already know and love.
That's it. The family business. A one-day online massive garage sale. All my collectibles and comics.
Only if you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Good.
And then you just jumped into the air and tackled him. Right there. I've never seen anything like it.
I played a lot of football in high school.
Well, as far as hangouts go, that one is gonna be a hard one to top.
So I get another hangout.
Of course, if you want one.
Of course. So,
You have my number. We should.
hang out. A lot.
We should. Call me.
I will. Can I make you dinner sometime?
Anytime.
Perfect.
Bye.
Linwood, leave a message.
Oh, hey, Frank, it's Jen. I'm at the Overview Motel. Can you do me a favor and run a background check on Joel Jacobs, that producer from the store? He started limping right after the break-in, and he was the last person to touch the puzzle box before it went missing. I don't know, maybe there's a connection. I'll check in with you later. Bye.
I'm assuming you're Jen.
I am.
Quinn, how can I help you?
Your mother's work was so intricate.
She was the best. At everything.
I was sorry to hear about her passing and Lucas's arrest.
They arrested him? On what?
Assault. I'm sorry, I thought you knew.
Was it Alan Dimitri?
What makes you think that?
If you saw the way Dimitri looked at Tamara, you'd know there was always something there. Lucas just never saw it. Maybe he didn't want to.
Not meaning to pry.
No way.
When was the last time you talked to Lucas?
Well, I haven't spoken to him much in the last year. I did speak to my mom every day. I was talking to her on Friday when the call dropped. I tried to phone back, but there was no answer. And then I reached out to Lucas. He hadn't heard from her either, so when none of my texts, emails, or calls were returned, I decided to fly home. And that's when I saw Tamara and Dimitri.
Did you tell Lucas what you saw?
I did. Now I'm guessing my call, along with Mom's silence, made him fly out.
Do you think it's possible that Lucas could have something to do with Tamara's death?
I don't think he'd hurt the one person he loved more than himself. You know the worst part? I'm not even sad she's gone.
I'm sorry, I'm...
Inquisitive, it's fine. I'm the same way. I just need some time to refocus.
Of course. Do you know the pattern?
No, but I know the symbols and I know the way she thought. Whatever Mom was hiding must have been important.
Hiding from who?
I don't know yet. But this spiral, drawn this way, means family. But if you take the same symbol and turn it upside down, then it means danger. It's like she was sending us riddles from the grave.
Almost like she knew she was in danger. These two tear symbols, if you put them side by side, they become the infinity sign.
Coupled with the swirl for family and the Greek verb for is, it becomes...
Family is forever.
I'm sorry. I have to go. If you'd like, I could take it and work on it tonight.
Well, actually, I'd like to hang on to it, but maybe I could come by tomorrow.
Sure. Just be careful. The last people to touch it turned up dead.
Hey, Frank.
Dimitri let us ping his cell, which gave us the location of where he sent the I'm sorry text.
Where was he?
He was at home, an hour away from the Andronicus house.
Did you find anything on Joel?
I called around. It seems your producer friend is in some serious debt with some very bad people.
How bad?
Worst, loan sharks. Steep interest, big consequences.
So Joel might need money if the show falls through to pay off his debt.
Well, yeah. Joel, he might have gone over to ask for some cash. Somehow things get heated.
Which would give him motivation to kill either one of them. If Quinn's alibi holds, only Joel and Lucas are left as suspects.
True. And?
Frank, is it possible that Joel could have killed Elizabeth for money and Lucas killed Tamara out of a jealous rage?
You're suggesting two different killers.
Maybe. With two different motives.
Everything I know, I've answered.
Well, maybe I'll tell you what I know. I know that Tamara was having an affair for a while. Something you probably already assumed was going on, which led you right over to assault Alan Dimitri. I assume your shirt got ripped in that fight and not in the car door like you originally told me.
I was lying before. Not now.
And after the fight, well, you were feeling riled up. So you went back home and settled the score with your wife.
I would never.
My client is only to be questioned for the assault.
Okay. So, did you assault Mr. Dimitri?
Well, wouldn't you? She was everything to me, my life. He took that from me.
So you took it back from him, right? Because if you can't have her, neither can he.
Don't answer that.
I didn't kill my wife. I love her. And I always will.
Can you tell me why there was a bottle of peanut oil in your recycling despite your mother being so deathly allergic to it?
Never seen any oil. And I would never buy it. Why don't you ask the staff?
Oh, they said the same thing.
My mother died from falling down the stairs.
Possibly having a heart attack caused by anaphylactic shock brought on by peanut oil. We're still waiting to hear back the finalized autopsy, but this isn't looking good for you.
I was at Dimitri's. I wasn't anywhere near that house when Tamara died.
Dimitri's house across the bridge.
Yes. So?
So it's a toll bridge. Means there's a time-stamped picture of your car crossing either way.
Which will show you that I wasn't anywhere near Tamara.
Let's hope for your sake.
Hello? Hey, Hannah.
What are you up to?
I was thinking of hanging up the hangouts. You said dinner anytime, so what about now?
Well, I am still in your neighborhood. Give me about 10 minutes or so.
I'll see you then.
Okay, bye.
How's it going?
I kinda don't want to sell these. I don't know. It's like my youth gone, maybe.
1980 Mongo BMX.
What?
Stunt bike. Black rims, chrome paint. It was the coolest thing on two wheels. And those last days of summer jumping at the track, I thought I could touch the sky if only I got high enough.
You used to jump?
Oh, yeah. I was way cooler back in the day. Now, before responsibilities and bills and life and all that stuff.
Why did you stop?
Broke my collarbone in 3 places.
Ouch.
Then Grandma made me retire.
She made you sell the bike?
No, but I did end up selling it. Got a decent amount of cash for it back then. Cash that I used as a deposit on my first car.
I'm guessing the car I smashed outside.
Exactly. But that's when I learned that though my BMX days were over, there's still a lot of great things yet to come. Like meeting your mom, and the two of you. It's still the best trade I've ever made.
So I guess my comics and my collectibles, they're my BMX.
Yeah. And you're gonna trade up too.
I am.
Han! Not.
Surprise!
Ava.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, everyone.
Is everything okay?
I'm not sure. Frank's on his way here.
Ladies, we ready to go?
Yes.
Mr. Sosniak, it's good to hear from you.
You know, I have to tell you, I was cutting some footage last night, and it is really coming together.
That's good.
That's wonderful. You know, I wasn't sure before the location scout that coming all this way was going to be worth it, but this town, it's really growing on me.
Location scout?
Oh yeah, that's when crews go to places before we shoot just to make sure the location's what we're looking for.
I thought Joel knew about this town because he grew up here.
Oh, he did, but he still has to sell it to investors and make sure the actual location is the right fit.
When was this scout?
Well, I mean, my first one was probably 4 days ago.
4 days ago. And Joel was with you then?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, no reason. I'm just interested in the process.
Can we shoot yet?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Cameras up.
Sound speed.
Jen, bring us up to date.
Yes. Well, we discovered the combination for family is forever. Now, unfortunately, this didn't open the box, but perhaps one of the final ciphers has something to do with family.
Sorry to interrupt.
Cut.
Mr. Jacobs, a word?
Sure.
Meet you outside.
Frank, Joel was in town around the time of Elizabeth's death, and he takes the same meds that were found on Tamara. Maybe there's some connection.
Yeah, I'd say so. FYI, Lucas wasn't at the scene of tomorrow's death.
How do you know?
Time's on the toll bridge cameras. There's no way he could have been there.
Hey, sweetheart. Uh-oh. Are you okay?
You have any home remedies for puffy eyes?
Does this have to do with Officer Ryan?
Why does this keep happening to me?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're not alone. I mean, before your dad, they used to use cold cucumbers for the swelling.
Cold cucumbers. I have some in my lunch.
Sorry, Mom. Just worn out. Why can't one work? Just one time.
Well, luckily all you need is one, once. You just have to trust in the timing.
Well, I'm seriously losing hope in my timing.
Hannah, you have no reason to lose hope. You're intelligent, charming, you're a beautiful person, and the world has a lot to offer you.
These actually might be kind of warm, but I think they'll still work.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine eventually. Thanks, Mom. So how's filming going?
Oh, filming is going fine. Nailing a suspect, well, that's another story.
So, if it isn't Lucas and it isn't Dimitri, it could still be Joel, right?
It could be. Or whoever it is, the answer just might be in that box.
It's quite the limp you got there. Your morphine's for that?
No, it's for migraines. This knee's an old sports injury.
How's the shooting going?
It's coming along.
So you'll be able to pay Mr. Sosniak. He's a tough guy. Big consequences for people who don't pay back their loans.
Well, what we do for the things we love, right?
What else did you do?
What do you mean?
Well, you were in town during both deaths. We both know that limp is because of some old sports injury. And you knew the Andronicus family.
I knew them a long time ago, sure. I mean, we used to play cards together. One night I won a lot of money off of Lucas, and when their father found out, Lucas told them that I cheated to win it, that I virtually stolen it. Of course, Harvey let everyone know that, and after that, no one would trust or hire me.
Which is why you left town.
Yeah.
So maybe now is a good time to tell me why you stole the puzzle box?
I don't know.
During the time of Elizabeth and Tamara's death, where were you?
When Tamara died, I was in a production meeting with my crew. I mean, they'll verify that. And the night that Elizabeth died, Kat and I were outlining an episode at the diner from dusk till dawn. Ask her. You can even ask the staff.
Okay, I will. But all I really want to know is why you took the box.
Uh-oh. Is this a problem that can be solved by chocolate chip mint?
Thinking at least double chocolate fudge.
Whoa. School, guy, or other?
Guy.
Double fudge it is. I'll get that. Okay. Officer...
Ryan, is Hannah here by chance?
Yeah, sure. Hannah, you got a visitor? You okay?
What's going on? I thought you were coming by.
I did. Was she your ex? Yeah. Look, I get it. You weren't ready. I pushed you into it.
No. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to move on.
What do you mean?
You remember that laundry basket full of her things sitting in my closet?
Yeah.
She came by, wanting to maybe make things work, but the only thing I could think of was you and that laundry basket and just getting it out of my life so that I could bring you in.
You rehearsed that on the way over here, didn't you?
I totally did. Because I was hoping that maybe we could try one of those real dates.
You mean the one with expectations? Romantic dinners, flowers?
It does sound pretty terrible, doesn't it?
Totally. But I'm in.
Kat, Jen, Danny. Look, I owe you all an apology. As you know, I put every penny, credit card, every drop of sweat into this show. My family, my house, everything on the line. But I broke under the pressure. Now, I thought that a mysterious box going missing would be great for the episode, that it would heighten the tension. But then it got involved in a murder.
And I'm guessing you panicked and returned it.
Look, I just wanted to do something great in this town. And I'm sorry that I scared anyone. So I'll pack up the crew and we'll leave by tonight.
You risked everything for ratings?
Well, Joe was saying that you and the crew were working together during the nights of both deaths. Is that true?
Yeah.
I was with him both nights. I'm sure the rest of the crew can verify that.
Jen, are we pressing charges?
Do you have enough footage to finish the show?
Well, I need to know what's in the box to make the episode work.
Well, it's not worth losing your house over.
No, I think we can try to figure out the final cipher.
Wait a minute. Really?
So we're all good?
Yes, Frank, thank you.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
Kat, I'm sorry. But I do think that we can make this work.
Let's do this. Camera's up.
Sound speed.
Action when you're ready, Jen. Talk us through it.
Okay. Well, right here we have the combination for family is forever. But this symbol upside down means danger. So maybe what she was trying to say is nothing is as it seems. Everything is upside down. So now if I align the symbol with danger and the symbol for home, and I slide over the symbol for in, well then I have home in danger. It's empty. There's nothing in it. Wait a minute. The answer is not in the box. The answer is the box. Well, if you look inside, these lines and the colors, this is a place. It's a room. And I've been there.
Oh, Jen.
Don't worry, I'm calling Frank.
So you really solved it?
Almost. Look familiar?
It's an exact recreation of this library.
Yes, she hid her message in the puzzle box. So the clues are probably in this room, maybe on the walls or in the walls.
What message?
The infinity sign. That means forever. And that's the Greek symbol for is. Yes, of course. The family portrait. Family. That's one of the early ciphers. Family is...
Forever. She always said that.
We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools.
That was definitely her.
No, that can't be right. There has to be more. It's a letter from your mother.
What are you doing?
I want to know what she knows.
Mr. Andronicus, Detective Linwood is on his way.
Why do you have a gun?
She's going to tell us. Go.
I think it started about a year ago when Lucas and Tamara cut off contact from Quinn because of the fight and the restraining order. Quinn thought Tamara was having an affair. Lucas didn't want to listen. Read the letter. Elizabeth saw Alan, Dimitri, and Tamara early Friday morning. Tamara could only assume that Elizabeth's next phone call would be to Lucas. A phone call that would leave her preparing for a messy divorce. losing money in stock in a very valuable real estate company. And she couldn't let that happen. Quinn's repeated attempts to get in touch with Elizabeth go unanswered, so he flies here Saturday morning to check on her. Only when he arrives, he sees Alan leaving the house in the early hours of the morning. He can't confront Tamara because of the restraining order. So he calls you, Lucas, overseas about Dmitri, hoping this time you'll believe him. To keep Elizabeth further cut off from the world, Tamara fires the rest of the staff on Saturday. Elizabeth knows that she has to hide her message in a place that Tamara won't be able to find. She puts the clues in the puzzle box, hoping that Quinn will be able to solve them. Knowing you both will be home eventually, Tamara knows she has to get rid of Elizabeth and cover her tracks. And with Elizabeth's failing health, she hopes it'll look like natural causes instead of an allergic reaction to peanut residue or vapors that are untraceable in an autopsy. Lucas, you arrive home on Sunday night to find Elizabeth dead. But something doesn't sit right. Maybe there's truth in what Quinn has been telling you.
I don't know. I was upstairs. I came down and
Tamara, of course, denies the affair. So you confront Alan Dmitri, and he confesses immediately. You threaten him. You tell him to break it off via text. Harvey, you hear about Elizabeth's death, and possibly the affair from Lucas, and you take the next flight home. But you are enraged.
You? What have you done?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You go upstairs, maybe looking for Lucas, not realizing that he's gone to see Alan Dmitri.
What's going on?
Did Elizabeth see you two together? Did you take her from me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you just gonna look me in the face and say it was an accident?
I love her. Whatever you think happened, didn't. I know this is gonna be hard for all of us. But I'm here. It's gonna be okay.
Don't touch me!
It could have just been an unfortunate accident that happened in the heat of the moment. But you know with your reputation how it will look in the press. So you go into problem-solving mode. You take the pills from your recent hip surgery and you try to make it look like an overdose. But my arrival cuts that short.
Tamara? Tamara?
And Lucas, I'm assuming you didn't tell the police about the affair because you knew then you would be the #1 suspect in your wife's death.
How could you? She took my wife, my name. Eventually, she would have taken everything I built. We built. I'm sorry.
Letter was a warning to all of us about tomorrow. Mother wanted all of us to stick together. You, me, Quinn. She wouldn't have wanted any of this.
Mr. Andronicus, you can make this right for Elizabeth.
Put the gun down, Dad. Please.
Dad, please. The gun won't solve anything.
Okay. Thank you.
She loved you all. Her final words.
Family is forever.
We can make it right.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, Sally. How are you?
Oh, it's a hectic week.
Oh, well, stressed is dessert spelt backwards, and there is nothing that dessert can't fix.
That is my motto.
I'll just take that through to the kitchen, if it makes it there.
Yeah.
So?
So, signed confession from Harvey. Brothers are talking again. Well, Quinn has convinced Lucas to comply with Main Street's building height codes. Great job as always, Jen.
Right back at you, Frank. Oh, I made your favorite dish.
Honey garlic ribs.
Okay, your second favorite.
Is it weird that our first actual date is meeting my entire family?
Totally. But I'm in.
And I'm done.
Hey, I knew you could do it.
Well, your dad and I want you to know that we're very proud that you reached your goal.
We've always been your biggest fans.
And now, we're your biggest buyers.
We want you to grow up, but your past is a big part of who you are.
It's not all there.
Just enough.
Sweet. Thanks.
It's on. It's all happening.
A star is born.
I will be signing autographs at the end of the presentation.
Are you gonna remember us little people now that you're big and famous?
What's your name again?